I wrote a chorus when I was 17 that came out of nowhere one night, and it was "You look like something out of Hollywood," and it went a little something like this. You look like something out of Hollywood, baby, let me take you there, cameras flashing everywhere. You look like something out of Hollywood, fame and fortune in your pants, glitz and glam and golden sands. The same song that I had the chorus for was the same song that I couldn't write for over 5 years. The verse never landed, the structure was wrong, the music didn't feel quite right. And no matter how many times I tried, I was always hitting a brick wall. And I wanted to build around that chorus because Hollywood isn't just a place, it's an illusion. It's got the fame, it's got the glamour, and I wanted to talk about that, but I just could never get it right. And how do you try to capture that without being cheesy in a verse? And that was the challenge that I had for years. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how to revisit a song that you absolutely love a part of but can't get the other pieces right, and the 4 key takeaways that I've learned from this process so that you can go and implement this into your writing. Hey, Danny here, founder of Songwriters International, where we help songwriters develop their craft by sharing tips, tricks and techniques on all things songwriting so that you can go and write your best possible songs. How did I finally work the solution that I'm going to share with you shortly? How did I get it right? I brought it to so many different sessions, a friend of mine called Joe, or I tried writing it on my own. I tried changing the chorus, I tried changing the chords, I tried changing the lyrics, the structures, the rhymes, everything about the track, and I just could never get it to land. And then years later, I had a session with a good friend of mine called Sam. We wasn't even planning on working on Hollywood that day, but I played him the chorus, he instantly got it, and we just got the chemistry flowing and the song finally finished. And he came out with a lyric for the verse. It's like seeing colour in a black and white movie, the second you caught my eye. And that was just capturing everything that I had lyrically, everything that I wanted, and it was relating perfectly back to Hollywood, the movies, everything that you think of when you think of that place. It was classy, it was dreamy, and it felt like a film. So here are my 4 takeaways from this process that I've then been able to implement into my writing that you can go and take away. And before I dive into this, I'm going to share you the verse into chorus and how this sounds so you can get an idea how this song was built. It's like seeing color in a black and white movie. The second you caught my eye, yeah. You got that Monroe kind of beauty. You don't even have to try, yeah. Now me you're thinking, why's a girl like you here drinking on a Friday night alone in this bar? Whoa, you should be living it up like a VIP with your name on the walk of fame down the boulevard, yeah. You look like something out of Hollywood, baby, let me take you there, cameras flashing everywhere. You look like something out of Hollywood, fame and fortune in your hands, glitz and glam and golden sands. And baby, you look just like Hollywood. So there you have it, that is the song in context, from verse into chorus. Now the first thing that I really want you to understand is about angled writing. And what I mean by that is the concept of your song. So this song fundamentally is about someone who is beautiful, pretty, gorgeous, however you wish to say that. But rather than just saying you're beautiful, you're amazing, I'm so attracted to you, I took that concept and I changed the angle. I related it back to Hollywood. Now, when you think of Hollywood, you think of glitz and glam, fame, movies, glamour, movie stars. So I wanted to use that and anchor it back to the beauty that somebody has. And that in itself is a different angle, a different way of saying something that's been said so many times that you find someone attractive. And if you just go at the same point, you fall into the category of what everyone else is doing. You're saying the same thing. And that gives the listener something to imagine, something to feel, and also makes a song then sound fresh. So when you come to write, think about what it is you're actually talking about. What is the angle that you're going at? How can you make it more interesting, unique, or different? Take what you want to say and simply say it differently. Number 2, don't be afraid to step away from the song. I was so deep in this track, I used to go time and time again, sit down with it just to try and push to finish it because I knew the chorus was special. And I feel like if I had taken a step back earlier or distanced myself, I would have gotten to where I wanted to get to a lot quicker. So if you're stuck with a song, give it space, give it chance to breathe, and then when you go back to it, ask yourself, what is it that you want from the song? What is it that didn't land last time? And what is it that needs to change this time? Is it that your lyrics weren't descriptive enough? Is it that you wanted to talk about, in my example, more about the specific things of Hollywood and reference particular movie stars and all of those types of things that I ended up going on to do? And once you assess why you didn't like it last time, you're not going to fall into the same mistakes. You're going to go at it from a different perspective. You've taken chance to step away from it, and now you know what you're trying to deliver, and more importantly, what you want to say. Takeaway number 3, collaboration is not losing control. Collaboration is the key to success, and it's the key backbone to great songs. This song is the perfect example of that. Had I not have had someone else in the room, someone else to offer that different viewpoint, I doubt the song would have been finished to the level that it is today. And a great collaborator, a great co-writer is someone that helps you say what you wanted to say all along. And because they're coming at it from a fresh perspective, this is the first time this other writer has heard the track. They're not emotionally invested. They're not caught up in all of the problems that you previously had. And they're not coming at it thinking, I'm going to write something again that I don't quite like. They're not as emotionally invested as you. You look at a majority of all of the great songs that are on this earth today, a lot of them have been co-written with other people. You look at famous collaboration partnerships like Elton John and Bernie Taupin, or John Lennon and Paul McCartney, or Ed Sheeran and Johnny McNaid. All of those writers have their partner, have a person they go to be able to get them out of the hole that they're in with a song, and offer that new alternative idea and to push the song forwards. Takeaway number 4 is the use of resolution chords or surprise chords. This song felt incredibly complete, but then when I was in a session with Sam, he did one thing, and this one thing made the entire song. And it was the ending of the chorus, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. But he added in a C at the end of the progression, and then into a C minor, which resolved the song incredibly and transitioned so smoothly back into the verse. Had that not have taken place, it would never have felt the same way. Let me show you this and just show you the power of the surprise chords and resolution chords. So I want to share with you the original version that I had, which is the chorus without the surprise chord at the end, and then the transition into the verse. You look like something out of Hollywood, baby, let me take you there. Cameras flashing everywhere. You look like something out of Hollywood, fame and fortune in your hands, glitz and glam and golden sands, like seeing colour in a black and white movie. That was the original transition. Now with the surprise chords and the resolution chords, this is what it sounds like. You look like something out of Hollywood, baby, let me take you there. Cameras flashing everywhere. You look like something out of Hollywood, fame and fortune in your hands, glitz and glam and golden sands, and baby, you look just like Hollywood. You see how smooth that sounds, and it takes the chorus from good, catchy, hooky to absolutely killer. So when you're writing your song, the great place to place these chord progressions are either at the end of a pre-chorus as you transition into a chorus, or at the end of a chorus transitioning back into a verse. And these are the little things that the pro level writers will do on a day-by-day basis. And this is what, like I say, takes a song from good to great. Here's another example of it in just a simple set of chord progressions. So we have the E minor, G, and then surprise chord. 2, 3, 4. And then you're back in. But that little surprise chord there just throws the listener off, re-engages them, and then gets them back into the track. So if you're not using those in your songs, I highly recommend that you do. So if you're sat on a song right now, or half of a song that you feel is almost there but you can't get it over the line, take these into practice, put them into your writing, and see if you can try and figure out the problem and go and write that song that you've always wanted. Now, I've also got a video for you which walks you through my entire songwriting process, so to how to take those incomplete ideas, those half-written songs, and how to walk through the process of now finally finishing them, and how to identify what the backlog and what the problem is in the songwriting process. So I walk you through my entire journey. So somewhere around here, you'll see the video. Go ahead, click that video, let me share it with you, and let's get you to a place where you don't have to worry about incomplete songs and you're finishing every single time.